Okay, for today I want to just give you a few tips on doing well on this project. If you actually want the full description of the project, I would go back a couple of videos to 2 days ago, and today is the 10th. And 2 days ago, this video is a pretty good description of what you need to do in the project. The Transformations project has its own little folder on Schoology, and so most kids have already started. Are any of you guys like almost done with the project? Okay, there's a bunch of people that are almost done. All right, so here's some things to check for. Number one, I encourage you to look at the rubric. So in case you've never done this before, that's how I'm going to grade you. So there's like 8 points for does the kid have equations for each of the functions that they're supposed to have equations for. Well, if you realize, dang, I turned this thing in and I don't actually have the functions where he can see them. He can't see my functions. Well, then you're going to lose 8 points, right? So better fix that quick. So how do you get it so that I can see your equations? Well, in the Safari version of Desmos, you can drag that column a little wider, the column that has the equations in it. If you touch right in the edge there and kind of drag it over, you can drag it wide enough so I can see the whole equation. Next thing, and this is really, really important. When you turn in your project, you only get to take one picture. So I want you to you can take multiple pictures. You can take like 4 screenshots, put them all together, and make one nice picture that you submit. So I would do that in Notability. Take a picture of the equations, scroll it down a little bit, take another picture of the equations, use crop so that you can get it down so I can see all of your equations and your picture all in one document. See what I mean? You might have to merge 3 pictures together to make that happen. That's really not that hard. I know you know how to do that. And if you don't, come up during work time and I'll show you how to do that. Then when you Dropbox it, second thing is make sure it's a PDF. If you Dropbox something that's not a PDF, I can't read it. So make sure it's a PDF when you turn it in. All right. And last thing today is look over your math grade. If there is stuff that is not graded in there, make sure that it gets graded before the end of today, because like when we're done here, we have a short little break, teachers have a short little break, and then all of a sudden the parents are here and we have conferences all night. Okay? So if it doesn't get fixed during class right now, it's not likely to get fixed, and then your parents are going to come, and then it's going to be like, where's this assignment? And I'll say they didn't turn it in. And if you've got stuff that you need me to put in or is wrong about your grade, look over your grade today in class. Okay? All right. Next, when is the project due? The project is due by Sunday at midnight. So in other words, you got to get it done sometime this weekend. You obviously have Friday off, and then you have Saturday, and then you have Sunday. During any of that time, you can get it done. Just get it Dropboxed before it's late. Once it's late, there's a late penalty. So don't have a late penalty. Get it in on time. Okay? If I were you, I would Dropbox it, then look back and make sure you used a PDF. Because if I can't open it, that's going to cause you to have a late penalty, because then I'm not going to be able to use that as a good excuse for you that you didn't turn it in. Because I did tell you you're supposed to be a PDF. Okay? All right. So if you have any questions about that, today's the day you can walk up and ask me. But there's the tips for making the project just a little bit better. And you have a whole bunch of work time on the project today. And look over your grade time. Okay? All right. And that is all I got for you for today.